We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. The Palehose will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Danny Duffy starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Anderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
He's set and the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the curveball that time, and there's your first out of the evening. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Ready now for the White Sox, Minnie Minoso. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Back in standing. So now to the plate, Frank Thomas, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strikes.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Minoso stands at first with 1 out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Runners on first with one down. And a big swing by the Big Hurt, but he gets nothing but big air there as he's down on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Larry Doby, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
He's going.
1-0. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. High in the air out to center field. Damon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. It's the White Sox nothing. Royals coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Dallas Keuchel gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
At the plate, Johnny Damon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Doby is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So the base is empty here with one away, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
And he takes ball one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Here he comes on 2-0. Fly ball into straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Joe Brett.
Digging in now for Kansas City, George Brett. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Keuchel sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. KC down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's Jose Abreu. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. Carries a .305 batting average. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First offering on its way.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 delivery. 2-0. Well, as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, the Chi Sox have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
3-0 now. And they were able to put up double digits in the runs column yesterday, so a similar performance from the lineup would give them a good chance at least at a series sweep.
No doubt about it, Matt. They say often that hitting is contagious, and they hope that carries over. It's not easy to have double-digit knocks in a game, and they're hoping they can break out that ammunition again today. Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping into the box, Eloy Jimenez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Line drive to center field. Damon is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Johann Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Johann Moncada. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. First pitch coming. Here it is. Seared down the first baseline. To second for 1. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
One and two to the White Sox catcher. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. A man left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So next to the plate for the Royals, Jorge Soler. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. Minoso is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
Striding forward now is the DH, Hunter Dozier, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that misses, ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
2-2 to Hunter Dozier. The 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Now to the plate, Leori Garcia. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 42.
Up next for Chicago, Minnie Minoso, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Minoso, the former Ranger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Frank Thomas is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball right there. Nope.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So digging in now, Ryan O'Hearn, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Larry Doby.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu. 1 ball, no strikes to count. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. Going after it is Gordon. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Johann Moncada. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors so far for the White Sox. Another one sent foul. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate now, Leori Garcia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. The 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Anderson.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He's in at second safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Wow, your outfield is the last line of defense, and when they let you down, it's really costly. 2 runs come around to score, and even though they happen, there's really no excuse for that kind of mistake at this level.
To the plate now, Minnie Minoso, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
4 runs here in this half inning. This is skied into short left center. Mondesi is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The White Sox lead it 4-0. Ready for another chance? Johnny Damon back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now back, second baseman, Whit.
1 away for the Royals here in the 4th. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. And the Royals are in the hit column.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
At the plate, George Brett. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Brett is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Minoso is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Royals leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Striding in once again, Frank Thomas. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jesse Hahn takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 42, Jesse Hahn.
Into the box, Larry Doby, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One-0 count. Here it is. This is pulled into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Jose Abreu is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to left. Going after it is Gordon. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's the Royals DH, Hunter Dozier. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Two and one. Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Jimenez coming in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So striding forward now, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Here's Jimenez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 42.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adalberto Mondesi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. From the belt, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap, and this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. O'Hearn, a native Texan. He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Road. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Safe. Not able to quite recover in time on the throw to second, but it looks like he's doing okay out there.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Johnny Damon. From the stretch, popped up, Moncada in foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Johann Moncada.
Johann Moncada.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This year against right-handed pitching, Moncada is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. First offering on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Line toward right center. Damon will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Leori Garcia.
Coming to the plate now, Leori Garcia. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hey. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they still lead this one 4-2. Whit Merrifield next to hit. And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
George Brett is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Throw over to the bag. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Doby is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
That's inside. 2-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Keuchel pauses. Here's the pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Hey!
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Digging in, Salvador Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two and 1 now.
2 balls.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. A couple of walks but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Seventh inning ready to roll, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Grounded to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Minnie Minoso. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Going after it is Gordon. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Digging in once again, Frank Thomas. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to base hit. Nice job.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Larry Doby. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Abreu is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Has a look, now the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
From the belt, the pitch. Ball 2.
2-2 count.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Heath Billmeyer will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 42, Heath Billmeyer.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the White Sox 6 and the Royals 2. Digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and a strike now. One and two, the count to the Royals shortstop.
1-2.
Hopped up. Anderson trying to get there. High hop, and he barehands it. It's there. He got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Now batting, number 42.
Ready for another shot now, Ryan O'Hearn. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Alex Gordon.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
The center fielder, Johnny.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Johnny Damon. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
2 out with the man at first. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Kansas City. They still trail here at 6-2. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman.
So here's Johann Moncada. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Philmeyer, just 24 years of age. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball well outside. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now back, catcher.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. At the plate, Yasmani Grandal hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Two balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Sliders, strike three called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. Two gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leori Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
At the plate, Tim Anderson. He swings and grounds it to short, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Minnie Minoso, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas. Fly ball out to right field. After it is Soler, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Ian Kennedy comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Larry Doby, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Kennedy has hurled more than 1,700 innings in the majors during his career, and in that time he struck out more than 1,600 batters. The 1-0 home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1, and it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. Jose Abreu would be next. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Payoff pitch one more time, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Abreu, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First offering on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up, and the White Sox are out in front 9-2. Alex Colomé is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. Here it comes. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, "It ain't over till it's over." Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books. Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. The White Sox lead this one 9-2. Stepping up now, Eloy Jimenez comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one.
Eloy Jimenez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
So now to the plate, Johann Moncada, as he'll take a look at ball 1. So far this season, Moncada is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's the first out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set and the pitch.
That's out.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Leori Garcia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. (2-0) now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0. Popped up. Brett is there, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox, but they hold a 9-2 lead. And that brings in Hunter Dozier, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Another 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Pause, now the pitch. And he misses. 2-1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Now the 2-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. KC down to their final strike in this one. A punch out to end it as the White Sox go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Chicago took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dallas Keuchel earns the win, his 2nd. Danny Duffy was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 9 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs, 7 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. His record is now 2-0. The loss goes to Danny Duffy. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.